It's trivia time.
All the answers is going to be either MacGyver or Mr. T.
Oh, my giddy aunt.
All the answers is going to be either MacGyver or Mr. T.
I'm not a dude.
The PT's so confused.
This is the Atomic Trivia War 9000. I'm your host, Jason Hawk. Let's meet our contestants. He lost his car. He lost his dog. He hopes to one day lose a girl. From Costa Rica, it's Omar Hernandez.
Why you gotta be like that? That's so mean.
I'm trying to figure out what... This is John Wick, of course.
No, this is a country song. He lost his car. He lost his dog. What do you get when you play a country song backwards, Omar?
See.
You get your car back. You get your dog back. You get your girl back, right? Okay.
Again, it sounds like John Wick.
Moving on. 1, 2, 3, and to the 4. From Seattle, Rochelle Mantanona's at the dough.
That's right.
There she is.
Good times.
And he's so sorry. Oh, he's so sorry now. From Toronto, it's Kevin Archibald.
That should be our theme song in Canada. I'm gonna talk about getting our national anthem changed to that, and then we can all kneel when they play it.
A little bit of Morrissey. There you go. So I have a ton of trivia for you all tonight, and it's 100% submitted.
Whoa.
Yeah, this was an easy show to put together, and I just sat back and let listeners send things in to ATW9K at simplysyndicated.com. And we had somebody send one question. We had somebody send 6 questions. And then we had one awesome person send a shit ton of questions. Now, to be clear, they're all awesome, whether it's 1, 6, or 20. But on the scale of 1 to 20, there's one person who wins tonight, wins the award for Best Submitter. So, ATW9K at simplysyndicated.com. That's the email address that you listeners on the interwebs can send trivia to for the gang. Just send them right to me at that address. There's a good mix of games, so let's get to it.
Are you going to at least give us the name of the person that submitted all those questions?
When I get to it, I will.
Okay.
Hold your horses. There's no need for premature trivialization.
Has he ever not said the name of the person who's giving us the trivia? Never. Not in the many, many years we've done this.
We give the cred. But let's for right now just get your geek motors revving. This is one, and here you go, Ro. You ready? Mm-hmm. Submitted by Anthony Borzotta.
So is this just for me, or are we doing the order?
No, you were just the one who was pressing me for information. So first, This is the one question. It was submitted by Anthony Borzotta. Ready? Which of the following actors...
What are we talking about? Is this a free-for-all? Yeah.
Well, it's one question, guys. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay.
There you go.
It's just for Lisa.
Which of the following actors was not considered for the role of Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy? So I'm going to give you a list. It's 5 actors. You need to choose the one that did not get offered the role of Star-Lord or was not even considered for the role of Star-Lord. Ready? Here's your choices.
Do it.
Glenn Howerton.
Ryan
Gosling.
John
Krasinski.
Whoever you said.
Aaron Paul. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I need you to give me the answer now, Omar.
I gave you the answer 5 times.
Aaron Paul seems likely. Aaron Paul doesn't seem to have the charisma to pull it off, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Aaron Paul was considered for the role of Star-Lord.
Gosling.
But he took Need for Speed instead.
Omar now gets it with his legit guess of Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling was not considered for the role of Star-Lord. So there you go. Thank you to Anthony Borzotta. All right.
What's our opinion on Ryan Gosling? Do we love Ryan Gosling?
I heard Blade Runner is good. I'll watch it.
I watched Drive again this week, and that movie is the business. Let me tell you.
I've never seen it. It's on the computer.
The second time I watched it this week, it was great.
Crazy Stupid Love is the only one I watched, and I liked it.
It's like hit or miss, because I was introduced to Ryan Gosling in Remember the Titans, where he was part of the white group of football players. I mean, he was cool. He wasn't racist, but, he was just weird.
Too close to the... Well, Place Beyond the Pines. You guys seen that one?
No.
That is a great film. You should see Place Beyond the Pines.
People say, like, people are saying, "Oh, La La Land," and then I had friends who watched it and they're like, "Don't watch it. It's garbage."
La La Land is going to be you love it or you hate it. But Place
I
Beyond
heard
the
it was
Pines
garbage,
is-
and I heard that it basically stole the Emmy from Moana. So I kind of just, I've already made my decision that fuck La La Land. I'm not watching that shit taken away from Moana.
He might very well be a great actor. I don't really know because for me, I'm blinded by the teen Vogue, Tiger Beat kind of vibe rolling off of him. I just can't see him. It's like beer goggles, but for dreamy hunk actors.
You can't let it get in the way between you and good films like Place Beyond the Pines and Drive.
All right, well, let's go ahead and move on here. I've got another category for you. I've got 6 questions this time, so we'll split it up. We'll do 2 for each of you. We'll go Kevin, Omar, Rowe like we typically do. This category, though, is called My Daverite Music, and it's from our buddy Dave Lester.
Yeah, what's up, Dave?
Hey, gang, since the majority of you tank on Jason's music categories, I figured maybe you'll do better with my excellent taste in music instead.
I agree already, 100%.
We will see that.
I'll give you the lyrics with the title of the song blanked out. You get major Dave cred if you get both the song and the artist. Dealer's choice on if you want to go in order or have it be a free-for-all. Like I said, we're going to go in order. So number 1 goes to Kevo.
All right, hit me.
You're standing in line, believing the lies. You're bowing down to the flag. You got a blank.
Standing in line, believing the lies, bound down to the flag. You've got to have faith for faith for faith by George Michael. That is definitely the song we're talking about here.
I wish I had a giant world-sized buzzer to buzz you wrong.
That was a good fake, though. That was a good fake. I was like, oh, maybe.
It is
Does
so
anyone else
far
have
the opposite of George Michael that you wouldn't even believe it.
I want to encourage my brothers and sisters to give a go on this, and I think that's it.
No
That
idea.
is a good practice for us to do when we don't know the answer.
Not a single clue.
What is it?
Let me give you a clue. Maybe Tom Morello might be able to help you with this one.
Rage Against the Machine.
It's Rage Against the Machine. The song is Bullet in the Head.
Okay.
Numero 2 goes to Omar. Blank in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real.
Oh, that is This Wounds the Way of the Hell Fear. That's Linkin Park, but Numb? Is it Numb? Because they have several songs that are so like
No, the blank was the title of the song.
Blank in my skin.
crawling. See, they have this issue where at that time and period, most of their songs sounded very much alike.
Yeah, I mean,
I liked it.
they definitely had the whole motif thing going on. But Dave says, and he included this little note here, I was just reading it, it says, I simply had to include this one, R.I.P. Chester.
Oh, no, dude. I mean, come on. Linkin Park is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a really good band.
I think that's an overstatement, but okay. Row. Number 3.
Mm-hmm.
You live, blank. You love, blank. You cry, blank. You lose, blank. You bleed, blank. You scream,
You're gonna say the whole
blank.
Wow, you guys are gonna really hate me.
I
wow.
think he has a good taste in music because this is pretty good as well.
You like this song? This is like, by the time that it was really wearing
I
out.
like the artist.
This ain't a bad song. I mean,
So
it's not
does
a great
And it's
Kevin.
not a bad song.
Kevin
not a
likes
great
this
song.
artist. Dave Coulier liked this artist at one point.
Oh, okay, Solanas.
Alanis Morissette is the answer, but what's the blank?
You live.
Maybe we could teach her it. I don't know.
That's like a saying, bro. Come on, it's like a normal saying. You live, you
Die?
You live, you learn, you love,
learn.
you learn, you cry, you learn, you
Oh.
lose, you learn, you bleed.
This song was
you
on the
learn.
radio like every 10 seconds.
Maybe in
Canada.
Canada.
In Canada,
one
it
of those
was.
is you learn.
However, we're pretty close with Canada, so that did play a lot up here.
Dude, it came all the way down to Costa Rica, so shut it.
Number 4 is backed up to Kevo.
Yep.
All the love gone bad, turned my world to blank, tattooed all I see, all that I am, all I'll be. Yeah.
This is Pearl's Jams.
Pearl does own them, sure.
Yeah. Is it Black?
Yeah,
The song?
there you go. You got both points. All right.
There you go. That is a great opening to a great album right there.
Omar, your second one.
Eddie Vedder kind of sounds always like the same.
He does, but you know, he's the man. Like if he was the one who killed himself instead of Kurt Cobain, he'd be the one on everyone's t-shirts instead of Kurt Cobain. So there that is.
You know what still works? Go back on YouTube and look up Opera Man, as done by Adam Sandler, making fun of Eddie Vedder's musical stylings. It really, really works.
Okay.
Good old SNL days from the late 90s. All right, so here you
When it
go.
was still funny.
Number 5 is for Omar. So you want to be a blank and live large? A big house, 5 cars, you're in charge.
Oh, so you want to be a
You've
superstar?
got to know this one. You have to know this one. And yes, Superstar,
And this is by Cypress Hill?
Cypress Hill.
Yes.
There
Nicely
you
done,
are.
sir. Nicely done. Glad I didn't get that one.
Number 6. It's actually like Rock Superstar, right? Wasn't that the name of it? Rock Superstar?
Don't remember really.
Okay. Number 6. Row. But I'm blank when I look at you. Something is beautiful and true. World that's ugly and a lie. It's hard to even want to try. I'm beginning to think maybe you don't know. And I'm beginning to think maybe you don't know the answer to this question.
Yeah, I really. It's like what?
But I'm blank when I look at you.
I think like Frozen, but that's so not it. I have no idea.
Sick of Myself by Matthew Sweet.
I'm sorry, I have no idea.
what that is.
Dave says, if you don't know Matthew Sweet, give him a Google. Really good 90s music and nostalgic as hell for him.
Okay.
There you go. So at the end of it here, we've got Kevin with 2 points, Omar with 5 points,
Jesus Christ.
Roe with 1 point, and that brings us to tonight's main course. It comes to us courtesy of Brian Myers.
Brian Myers.
Brian
Thank you,
Myers.
Brian.
And there's lots of questions here, but you all get to play at the same time on this one.
Ooh.
Now, this gets a little bit different from what we normally do, so listen very carefully. I'm going to run down what he sent. It's called Just the Three of Us, and he says, a game for all three to play at once, total of 60 points.
Whoa.
Each question has 3 answers, but some answers may be more obscure than the others. First one to answer has the best chance of getting the least obscure answer. The last to guess may have a more difficult time. Each contestant may only earn 1 point per question. Example question. This person has played a character named Hawkeye in a movie.
So,
That guy.
yes.
Brenner. Yeah, Jeremy
Jeremy
Brenner.
Renner.
There you go. That's the middle answer. Jeremy Renner, Marvel's Avengers.
Then I'd have to get the guy who played the MASH guy, which
Donald
was
Sutherland.
okay. That's in the movie, but
Right.
in the show there was him who was the presidential candidate in the West Wing, whose name
Alan
escapes
Alda.
me. Alan Alda. Yes.
And then Daniel Day-Lewis in Last of the Mohicans.
There you go.
So, if you have challenges, keep in mind that you can write to Brian Myers.
Okay.
I'll give you
Mr.
his
Myers.
address off air.
So
If
we're
you-
all
if you
answering
have
at the
real
same
beef.
time.
Well,
Yes.
ideally, you won't answer all at the same time, but you will all play at the same time. Try not to talk over each other, peeps. Come on. You know the rules.
Screw those guys. I'm talking.
I know.
over.
I'm trying to win here. Fuck that.
All right. So, names of the Dursley family members in the first Harry Potter film. 3 answers. A go.
Dudley.
Bill.
Omar
Bill,
gets
Fred,
one for
George.
Dudley.
Oh, wait, Dursley. Oh my God. Oh, I was thinking the fucking Weasleys.
Dudley Dursley,
No, Dudley Dursley.
Can I say all of them?
Vernon and Petunia.
Vernian, and Petunia. Okay.
I was going to say Petunia.
You
Come
were
on.
not, Kevin.
I was,
Can
I
I
was,
say-
it was
So
tip of my
not.
tongue. Petunia.
If I know all the answers, can I burn them for the other ones?
You know
No,
what?
You give away points.
Brian doesn't explicitly say whether you can pull more answers than just one. I think that we need to. You have one answer. You get one answer. That's it.
Yeah, because I only said
He
one.
does
because of
explicitly
that.
I'll
say.
take-
He does explicitly say you can only say one thing.
I know, but he also doesn't specifically say that you can't get a gun, fly to Seattle, and shoot Rose so that she can't answer the questions.
So that's fair game.
It's not like it's not in the rules. It's fair
What the
game.
fuck was that about? Why was that an example? Jesus Christ, man.
You just took her out of her bad trip there.
I haven't thought about it at all. That's all I'm saying.
Man.
lately.
Number 2. This person played the captain of the USS Enterprise on television for more than 2 seasons.
Liam
Patrick
Shatner.
Stewart.
Shatner, Patrick Stewart. I've got Kevin
Oh,
on one. I've
fuck
got
me.
Roe on one.
Oh, come on, man.
More than 2 seasons?
More than 2 seasons.
But no, what do you mean more than 2? Because there's
I
no one
only know-
else.
I
Shatner.
mean, it's been a long time, Kevin.
2 films?
No, it's
2 seasons.
Captain of the Enterprise.
Captain of the Enterprise, and it's been a long time, Kevin.
Yes, it's been a long time.
Oh, that was the Enterprise as well.
It was.
yes,
right.
it was Enterprise. I mean, you said
Oh,
the answer will
boy.
jump, and the answer will just jump right to you.
Oh boy.
Is it the Gilligan's Island captain, dude?
The
Was that called the
Gilligan's
Enterprise as
Island
well?
Captain, dude? No. We're talking about Star Trek Enterprise, the series, Scott Bakula.
I have no idea who that is or what that series is.
Quantum Leap.
Quantum
Excellent.
Leap, dude.
Ah,
But he was a Star Trek captain for a brief time.
really?
Yeah, like 5 seasons maybe?
Yeah, 5. There's only one enough to
brief
go
for
7.
you? Really?
Well,
All the rest
compared
went
to
7.
Right. Number 3. States with directional modifiers in their names other than South.
North Dakota.
Good.
Michigan.
That doesn't have a directional modifier.
I have no idea.
North Carolina.
North Carolina for Roe.
This in North Dakota, North Carolina.
Take me home, country roads.
To the place
West
where I
Virginia?
belong. There you go.
Thanks, Kevin.
Hey, man.
Mountain Mamas. Number 4. Countries using the directional modifier South in their name.
South Korea.
There
South
you are.
Africa.
There you are. One more. You ain't gonna gets it.
I don't think I am. South.
I'm gonna give you about another
Southern.
15 seconds here.
Southern Canada.
Can you give me like a continent?
Africa.
South Chad.
Yeah, like South Sudan or something.
There you are.
Yeah, motherfucker, yeah!
South Sudan. Nice.
Sudan or something.
Omar thinks South Sudan is a kind of car.
That was a restaurant.
Number 5. Parts of an atom.
Nucleus.
Mitochondria. No, wait, that's a cell.
Neutron.
Proton.
Now, nucleus wasn't strictly listed, but you each did get one. The parts of the atom that he had
It's a
listed here:
neutron.
electron, neutron, proton. But Ro was completely right when she said nucleus. That is, in fact, a part of an atom. So she gets credit.
I like how my brain immediately went, mitochondria. Wait. No.
That's hilarious.
That's part
dude.
of the
That's
cell.
part of the cell.
Yeah.
Did.
Those are the same things.
Number 6. Who has appeared as Anakin Skywalker in the Star Wars movies, episode 1 through 6, specifically not in the Darth Vader outfit?
Oh, sweet mother of Abraham. Jake Lloyd.
There you are. There's one. Jake Lloyd, little kid.
What's the name of these
Christensen.
stupid?
Hayden Christensen.
Stupid. Oh, fuck me.
Ah!
You wore the suit at the end.
No, who was? No, wait. Who played Vader? Who played actual Vader? Who was that?
Who has appeared as Anakin Skywalker in the Star Wars movies, episodes 1 through 6, specifically not in the Darth Vader outfit?
Yeah, I know.
Christensen
Shut up.
was in
That's
the
a trick
outfit at the
question
end.
because he appears as a ghost at the end with no Darth Vader suit. So that's him.
And he appeared in 1 through 3, so how's the as Anakin? Well, no, 2 and 3 is Anakin.
Yeah, ta-ta-ta-ta.
What's his name?
Oh, I don't know that. I'm doing an Irish accent.
Oh my god, this is like like he's gonna totally get it with that.
Maybe he would kiss the girls.
I have no idea.
Morgan Freeman.
I don't even know where you're going with this, and I know all the actors who played him.
Sebastian Shaw is the answer, but Omar is absolutely right about who it was. He just didn't have a name, Omar.
But Sebastian Shaw was the guy in the outfit at the end when he took the mask off.
Yes, but when they're with the Ewoks dancing, he appears as a ghost with
Yes.
a robe.
During
Yes.
Yub
So
Yub.
he appears with no.
As long as you're not watching the new versions. But I'm a little confused about the question because both Hayden Christensen and Sebastian Shaw wore the suit.
They did, but they appeared out of the suit.
Okay.
So, yeah, okay. Number 7. U.S. presidents who have been assassinated since the 100th anniversary of the United States.
Lincoln.
John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy
gonna
is
say
one of
JFK.
them. Lincoln was
I'm
prior.
guessing Lincoln's not one of them.
Lincoln was prior to the 100th
Prior.
anniversary.
100-year anniversary of America, yo.
So the United States was founded in 1776. Lincoln was assassinated in 1865 or 1864, whatever.
Okay, the other one I know is Garfield, but I think he was before Lincoln.
Omar gets a point for James A. Garfield.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get the last dude.
There's
But
one
was it-
more,
Was
1901.
Garfield from like those? Well, I'm not gonna argue about a point.
Yeah, no, I submit to my American players who I'm sure know the answer.
Sure don't know. Who got assassinated? No, I don't know anyone.
You Denali the answer?
Nope.
Huh?
What was that? What was that little hintage there?
You Denali the answer?
Denali?
Denali? It's a motorcycle, isn't it?
Come on,
No.
1901.
Yeah, everyone knows what was going on in 1901.
Denali
More
is
hintage.
the highest peak in North America, also known as...
Oh, it's in Alaska. Okay.
McKinley?
Yes, McKinley is the answer. There you go.
I don't even know who McKinley is.
I don't even know who assassinated him.
I knew about that mountain thing, though.
Number 8. Years that the Olympics were canceled due to war.
Oh,
Oh, either 1944.
46.
Roe gets 44,
come on, man.
22?
48. 48.
not 48.
22.
40.
40 for Kevin
This has to be
every 4 years.
First World War. Didn't.
Well, what about Winter Games? Don't Winter Games count?
Nope, go back to what Omar was saying.
Yeah, the First World War. That was in the 1913. So it's either 1914,
Every 4 years, Omar. The Olympics are every 4 years.
19. I said 1922, but that was not it. So 1918.
Go on the other 4 years.
So 1912.
Bits. Think bits, you butthole.
Uh,
So they
Bits?
start in 1900, right? Or
2, 4, 8, 32, 64, 128, 256.
oh, no, what?
I
1932.
skipped a number on purpose.
Oh shit! Can you say it again then?
4, 8, 12, 20.
No, 2, 4, 8, 32, 64,
Oh, 2, 4, 8.
128,
That's why I was
256,
doing that too.
512,
Okay, so 1916. Okay,
1916. I helped you along, but I'm going to give you the point because what the hell?
wow. Wow.
So far ahead of us.
All right. Number 9. Played Batman. Listen, played Batman in the movies from 1990 to 1999.
Michael Keaton.
Shit.
Christian Bale?
No,
No,
No.
George Clooney.
George
Damn it.
Clooney.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer. Number 10. Locations of 7 wonders of ancient world not located in modern day Europe.
Egypt.
Babylon Gardens. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
Okay, so Kevin's got one for Babylon.
Pyramids of Egypt.
I said Giza.
Omar's got one for Babylon.
What?
Or I'm sorry,
He didn't say
pyramid,
that.
he said pyramids of Egypt, rather.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Roe.
I said Giza because that's where the pyramids are located.
Yeah, but Omar beat you to it. Sorry.
I said Giza. That was like the first thing I said like several times. Okay, so not in.
I can say another one if you want.
No,
And
no,
you
no, I can
give
think-
the
I can
pyramids.
think of this. I can think of this. This is my thing. I played the game Seven Wonders many, many, many times. The Temple at Abu Simbel.
Wow.
No.
No, it's not part of the Seven Wonders.
There's a wonder in Jason's pants.
No, not really.
My sister's name.
I don't know your sister's name.
You haven't been paying attention. You don't even care.
It's
You
your
barely talk about your
sister's-
sister.
Is your sister name the Great Wall of Hawk?
It's not the Great Wall of China. That's not considered ancient.
My
for some
sister's
reason.
name is not China, but that would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the temples of Helicarnassus, but I think that's in Europe. Everything's in Europe. I'm thinking about like the Athens and all that stuff. Ugh, Colosseum.
The
Hold on.
mausoleum at Helicarnassus is a good guess, but no, that's in modern day Europe.
Modern day. Ugh. I'm trying to think of Seven Wonders right now of all the different wonders that we would play with.
It's also not the Colossus of Rhodes.
No, it's not Colossus of Rhodes.
I was thinking of the Colossus.
Yeah,
Colossus as
Olympia.
well.
Isn't there a wonder in Claire Mascara?
Let me give you a clue. There's actually 2 wonders in Egypt,
The Great Pyramids of Giza.
right? And the
This is quite
Sphinx.
the riddle.
Sphinx.
it's not the Sphinx. It's the
Oh, it's not-
lighthouse at Alexandria.
Alexandria.
Ah,
That's
I
right.
thought it was the
There you
Sphinx.
are. Number 12. Province of Canada with the word new in its name in some form.
New Brunswick.
Newfoundland.
Okay, Rose got New Brunswick. Omar got Newfoundland.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. There you are. Everybody gets the
Scotland.
point. Nova is Latin for new. Good job, Kev.
Thank God, because I would not have guessed that.
Number 13. Cities that the baseball team known as the Braves have called home since World War II.
Atlanta.
Ah,
Atlanta for Roe.
Shit.
The blank Braves.
Yeah, the blank. That place.
the
Speaking of
Indiana.
which, why do the Cleveland Indians get all sorts of shit for their name, but the Braves don't get shit
Chief
for their
Wahoo,
name?
motherfucker. Chief
Yeah.
fucking Wahoo.
No, we've agreed that Chief Wahoo is racist as all shit.
I think they get a little tiny
And
bit of a
also
pass.
Indians, they're called the First Peoples, First Peoples.
well-
Not Indians anymore. God damn it. That's you know better.
First, maybe they're not First Peoples necessarily.
How come no one's protesting Indiana or Indianapolis? Because those are directly named after Indians.
No, are they named after some dude?
No.
Don't you guys have like the Department of Indian
believe you
Affairs down there?
They cannot be named after Indian. There's no way a state is named after Native American type people. They would never do that ever. I don't believe you.
I'm Googling it. The state's
names
name
up here
means
are-
land
Because
of
I-
Indians.
white people will never let that happen. Just straight up.
Have you
Indiana.
ever been to Canada, which by the way is an Indian name, or Ontario, or Toronto, which
Okay,
Niagara?
maybe
all of
Indiana-
these are native
okay.
Canadian names.
How about the Kansas City Chiefs, yo? How come no one's protesting the Minnesota Vikings?
If the Vikings were still around, they would protest. All right, I don't know if any of us
How
know where the
come-
Braves were, man.
How could
How about-
no one's boycotting like any Cleveland team? I find the Bengals offensive.
the Bengals?
Also
The
not from
Tigers?
Cleveland. The
They're not
Bengals are
Cleveland, they're from
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. yo.
Oh shit, Cincinnati.
That's
Yeah.
4
Good job.
hours
Okay,
away.
So
mofo.
Indiana is named after Indian land, but that's even worse. When I read that's horrible. God damn it.
I don't think we're gonna know where the Braves were. I'm gonna leave
Boston
I don't know
and
that.
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
that.
No.
Oh,
Boston and Milwaukee. Number 14. Okay, now this one's a free-for-all. You're going to get these fast. NFL teams that have called Los Angeles home.
Raiders.
Rams.
I hear Raiders and Rams. Was there one more?
I said Raiders. Kevin said Raiders as well.
Diego, super.
Kevin, you want to try one more time?
no, I had Raiders first. Damn it! I will not try again.
I'll take ours. I'll go ahead and take Chargers then.
There you go. Okay, Raiders, Rams, Chargers. There you are. Number 15. Who were known as the Big Three automakers?
Ford.
GM.
Ford and GM. And Omar?
Chevy,
Chevy GM.
Chrysler.
Chrysler.
Chrysler. Number 16. States whose name starts with O.
Ohio.
Oklahoma.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh
Omar?
dear, Omar.
Ottawa.
Oh,
It's kind of a state.
My giddy aunt.
A state whose name
not
starts with
Ontario.
O that is directly south of Washington where Roe is sitting.
I totally forgot about that state.
Famous for trails.
Oregon.
There you are.
Famous for trails.
Number 17. U.S. vice presidents that have won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Joe Biden.
Jimmy Carter. He was the vice president first, right?
Biden didn't win one.
You're striking out on both counts here.
Come on.
Oh, Lyndon Johnson.
Al Gore. I don't know.
There you are. Al Gore gets a point for
Oh,
Omar.
really?
Lyndon Johnson doesn't.
Yes.
Lyndon B. Johnson does not.
Uh,
Lyndon Baines Johnson. That was my Bane impersonation.
Oh, that was really
I
bad.
was raised in the darkness of the White House.
Noble.
merely adopted the White House.
No, there's no way that.
Dan Quayle.
And there is no way that what's his
Uh,
face
Herbert Walker Bush.
under Bush won one. There's no way.
I think I'm going to deem this as you striking out. It's
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt
Okay.
and Charles Dawes.
Okay.
Okay.
God damn it.
Who was Charles Dawes number 2 to?
Well, let me give you a clue. Plan for World War I reparations was why he won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Okay. Over to you, Ro.
What?
It's the American on the table.
Okay.
Charles G. Dawes, August 27th, 1865 to April 23rd, 1951, was an American banker, general, diplomat, and Republican politician who was the 30th Vice President of the United States from 1925 to 1921, 1925 to 1929 even.
What? He's going back in time.
He was a time traveler, god damn it.
But you said Teddy Roosevelt as well, right?
Teddy Roosevelt was one of them.
But he was a president, not a vice president.
He was probably a vice president before he was president.
He was a vice president first, right? And Dawes was VP to Herbert Hoover.
There you go.
All right, number 18. Back into our bailiwick, I think. 3 things that have never occurred during the Super Bowl, but happens at least 3 times per season.
A draw.
There's a tie in the Super Bowl.
At least 3 times.
There can be a tie. There can be a draw. There can't be a draw in the Super Bowl. So a draw.
I'd have to look at that because it's not one of the answers that good old Mike gave us. Or
Wait,
Brian.
halftime show.
Repeat that again.
Hold it. Is it Mike or Brian? Shoot.
Brian, dude.
Brian Myers.
Mike Myers is bloody.
I was thinking Mike Myers. Yeah.
Okay.
Were you thinking of the horror guy, or were you thinking of Austin Powers?
That's even worse.
Yes. No?
Yes. Yeah. Repeat the question.
Hold on. I'm Googling Super Bowl tie. What happens if the game is tied after 4 quarters in a Super Bowl?
No.
There's been.
Yeah.
If it somehow goes to a third overtime period, there's no halftime intermission. There's another coin toss.
There's only been 1 overtime in the Super Bowl, right? That's why I'm pretty sure it was last Super Bowl. That's the only overtime.
I'm looking at February 5th, 2017. There's an article that says no Super Bowl has ever gone to overtime.
That's yeah, I knew that for a fact. Yeah.
The closest we got was the epic Super Bowl 36 encounter between the New England Patriots and St. Louis Rams. I don't think that there has been a draw at least 3 times a season. And that's where this question gets the go-around on your answer,
At least
Omar.
3 times a season.
Things that have never occurred during the Super Bowl, but happens at least 3 times per season.
A kick to win. No, kicks do win the game. Hold on. Shit.
2-point conversion win.
Teams travel outside their, I don't know.
So Ro's going to get a point. She said no Super Bowl has gone into overtime.
Until last year or this year. Sorry, yeah, this season. Last season, but this year.
No Super Bowl has ever been a shutout,
Okay.
and no punt has ever been returned for a touchdown in a Super Bowl.
No, that's
Yes.
fair. Oh,
Yes, the Broncos got 1 kick returned.
was that Tuesday? That had to be Tuesday.
Was it a punt return or a kickoff return?
I don't remember.
It's probably a kickoff return because, I know that the Seahawks had a kickoff return when they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, against the Broncos. So yeah, it's probably a kickoff then.
Norwood's 61-yard return was nearly the first punt return TD in Super Bowl history. From February 8th, 2016, he missed it. So, no, Brian Myers and Mike Myers are correct on this. No punt has ever been returned for a touchdown in a Super Bowl.
Mike Myers don't care. He's Canadian. He doesn't care.
Number 19. Shows that were spin-offs of CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, from 2000 to
CSI Miami.
2015.
Just like, Miami.
Wait. Did that one? I didn't hear a bell. Did that actually qualify?
CSI Miami is, in fact, a thing. I was just waiting
Yeah.
for you guys to untangle the mess you made there.
Oh, Daddy said it first. Come on.
I said Miami. We all said it.
I know there's a New York one as well, so I can take New York. You guys can fight for whatever.
I took Miami. I took Miami.
Oh, hang on. I said CSI.
There's like
Miami.
20 of them.
You know,
I know.
hold on.
You
That's
probably-
literally the only one I know about.
When you guys answer at the same time, you know I'm giving you the points, right? So
Yeah.
stop bickering
go.
amongst yourselves, you little
Well, you
babies.
need to clarify. You need to answer
CSI
this.
Special Victims Unit.
No,
No, that's Law and Order.
There's
Same thing, man.
Cyber. There's New York.
Oh,
there's-
Ro got cyber.
Cyber? That's a thing?
It only, like,
CSI
lasts 2
Cyber, 2015 to 2016.
What the heck is that?
I think it's exactly what it sounds like.
Cyber.
They investigate
Hackers.
Cyber 6?
They know they investigate. They do cyber investigations.
You know,
They're gonna
it
hack
was
the planet.
it was barely a year ago that Trump was getting up there at rallies and talking about all the cyber, and we were laughing and laughing and laughing at him.
Man, shut up. Why you gotta bring up bad memories like that?
Number 20, final question of the night. Here we go. The 3 children whose bodies are physically changed by their stupid voices at Wonka's Chocolate Factory in the original film.
Veruca Salt.
No.
Augustus Gloom.
Veruca Salt is simply thrown out with the trash. There's a point for Augustus Gloop, who's squeezed thin by the piping. So Kevin gets one.
They're
So
forever
what is
changed.
The 3 children whose bodies are physically changed by their stupid choices.
Who's Gus's group? Is that the fat blueberry kid?
No, Augustus Gloop.
Chocolate milk. Kid.
Right. Augustus Gloop was sucked up through the chocolate thing.
Okay. I don't remember their names.
The,
There's
the
like,
blueberry girl then. But
oh, there's a
wasn't that,
girl.
wasn't that Baruka?
No.
Was it
Veruca
Violet?
Salt was the selfish one who went down into the trash compactor.
Was it Violet?
Violet Beauregard, so Omar gets a point. She was the blueberry girl.
Yeah, I don't know.
Technology.
Cyber.
Oh, the kid with the cowboy suit.
Mike,
Data.
Mike TV.
Data. Save data! Save data!
Mike TV was shrunk and then stretched in the taffy pulling machine. All right, there you go. So let me count these up. There's an awful lot of points tonight because of the way that last game worked. So Kevin has 17 points. Ro has 17 points. And Omar wins the evening with a cool 19 points.
Nicely done, sir.
Close
Nicely done.
game.
Omar's won 2 games in a row, if my memory serves.
Well, the medical one, yeah, he won the medical one, yeah.
He won the medical one. Omar's on a roll. He's on a hot streak. So let's see what he has to bring tonight for the jam list.
Jam list.
Jam like strawberry. No laughter there.
Omar, Omar, we're all listening to you, buddy. What's on your
Are
jam
you
list?
listening to me? Well, I didn't bring a goddamn jam list because we're supposed to talk about something else.
We
Whatever.
were, though. I said,
Whatever.
hey, let's talk about X. And then you guys were like, X sucks. Let's do Y. And I was like,
Because
fine.
we did a
we'll
version
do
of X
Y.
previously. It's like more like, yeah,
But then like 3 minutes later, Omar was like, I'm doing X.
that's fine.
I was supporting you, man.
I
And you
appreciate
betrayed
that.
me.
I appreciate that. No, really, I do. You're the only one who always says yes. Omar's my own personal yes man.
Nice.
That doesn't sound good, man.
That doesn't, yeah,
That does
exactly.
not sound good. Well, I guess I watched American Vandal in Netflix.
Hold on. We'll come back to that. I just want to put this to the test. Omar, you want to watch
No.
Ernest Scared Stupid for Halloween with
No,
us?
I do not.
Thank you, Omar.
That's good.
Thank you.
No.
That is a no,
What
a
happened
big
to-
ass no.
My own personal yes man.
No,
Yeah,
no. That's there's
Thank
limits
you.
to stuff, man. There's limits.
Thank you.
to
That's a
things.
hard no, dude.
Oh, Jesus. It's like I trusted you.
No.
You were supposed to bring balance to the force.
So yes, I watched it, and I watched American Vandal on Netflix.
How was
What is
it?
this American band?
It was very, very good. American Vandal is not great, but I think you would get a kick out of it, you know?
Like, what is it?
American Vandal is about a kid doing a mockumentary. Well, no, not a mockumentary, a documentary about a kid that was accused of drawing penises on the teacher's cars that got expelled. So the kid starts digging into, like, trying to prove that he was not guilty, but at the same time, all the evidence proves that he's probably the guilty one, and it goes on and so forth. So it's this pair of kids playing reporters, trying to find out what really happened. So I think Jason would get a kick out of this one.
Is it based in truth in any way, or is this purely a drama?
I think that it's kind of slightly based on something. I'm not sure.
Is it presented that way, though, or is it presented more like a single camera kind of...
Oh, it's presented as basically the documentary. I mean, you see the documentary that the kids made and the behind the scenes of the documentary.
But to
Is
be
this
clear,
a
it has nothing to
series?
do with DC supervillain Vandal Savage.
No. Let's see. A true crime satire that explores the aftermath of a costly high school prank. A prank that left 27 faculty cars vandalized with phallic images.
I'm still confused. Is this a movie or a series?
It's a series. It's
Okay.
It's like eight episodes, or like 8 episodes.
Kind of like Serial for Netflix?
Yeah, but not a documentary.
Yeah, and it was very
I have
good.
to watch that this weekend.
Were you frightened?
No, it made me jump once, and I was more creeped out by another character that was not the clown.
One of
Okay,
the
no,
kids?
I don't want to hear anymore. I don't hear more. I'm watching.
I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm just gonna say it's really fucking good. I want to see the next.
I am gonna be freaked the fuck out. I already know. 'Cause fuck Fuck clowns.
Oh, dude, but it's so beautiful. The movie
Okay.
itself is so fucking beautiful.
I'm gonna have to bring like things to squeeze because I'm gonna just lose it. I'm just gonna lose it.
Why go, Ro, if it does this to you?
'Cause it's exciting and fun at the same time. It's like
Okay, good.
I hope you all can hear me rolling my eyes at stupid horror movies.
okay. You're stupid.
Kevin, what's on your jam list for the week?
Not a lot. I'll tell you what, and probably this is just a Canada thing. There's this app called Hoopla, and I've been loving this. So basically, you sign into your local library with your local library card, and you can sign out books to read, and they automatically return themselves when it's done. You can sign out audiobooks to listen to. You can sign out music, all kinds of music, and playlists as well, and movies and TV shows. And it's all free. It's got Chromecast built into it as well, so you can like pop it up on the big TV. I've been loving it. It's like free audiobooks. Forget Audible or whatever. There goes one of our sponsors. Could have been. But yeah, Hoopla. Check it out, especially if you're in Canada. You just sign into your local library, and you can sign out all kinds of crap, and it never is overdue because it returns automatically. That's
I've
pretty
actually used Hoopla. It's pretty good. I haven't used it in a while because, hey, kids. But
Yep.
yeah, I've used Hoopla.
So it works in the Americas then.
If you have a library that carries a contract with them as a provider.
Okay, yeah, check that out. And then the other big thing, my wifey and I watched the new Star Trek this week, and we were both very much into that. Star Trek Discovery. Have you seen that, Mr. Jason, yet?
I missed it. I was busy when it came on, and honestly, I'm not really gunning to see it anytime soon. I think with this kind of show, what my decision has been is let them get a whole season under them, and then I'll watch it.
That's probably recommended. I'm going to give you my quick totally non-spoiler take. Very good, very watchable. I think even you, Jason, will appreciate it.
Even I will.
Well, okay, here's the thing, and don't get scared by this. It's a little darker, okay? But don't get scared by that, because it feels like a proper evolution. It still feels Star Trek. It doesn't feel rebooty. It still feels like Star Trek, but an evolution. But it's not like really dark. It's not like Galactica dark or anything like that. It's more like First Contact dark.
See, I wouldn't say that I'm scared by that. I would say that I'm disgusted by that. Star Trek is supposed to be bright and optimistic. You're not supposed to have interpersonal drama between the characters. You're supposed to have them all trust each other because they are the very specimen of what the human race can achieve in working together and solving their moral dilemmas and being ethical.
Dark doesn't mean that, Jason. Dark can be just that the things they see or the things they have to do are a bit more...
I will. Yeah, you know what, Jason? You're right when you identify, like, even if it's dark outside, they're clean between each other usually in Star Trek, and this definitely felt like they weren't necessarily cool with each other all the time. But the characters are pretty cool. Doug Jones, who you may know as like the Fawn from Pan's Labyrinth,
he's a body action performer, right?
Yes, he's this really cool alien, and he's an excellent sort of character. Sort of bred to be afraid of everything and cautious of everything, and one wants to either run away or shoot everything.
He's disgust from inside out.
Pretty much. He's amazing. Well, disgust and anger put together, because it's like, what if disgust's feelings had the power to shoot at everything, or run away from everything? So yeah, he's quite an interesting sort of contrast to that sort of Spock character. But yeah, it's got the still the Star Trek kind of hooks. The characters are really good. Michelle Yeoh is really good.
Sorry to interrupt you, but
yeah.
Was Worf globally accepted by all the people on the ship from the get-go?
Yes.
There was no mistrust on him at any point?
Not from his shipmates, really. There was external lack of trust sometimes, especially from other Klingons.
See, they're doing the Worf thing again, because the main character, like Worf, you remember he was a Klingon raised on Earth by humans. The main character in this was a human who was raised by Vulcans. So she's kind of Vulcan-y by culture, but human by race.
So she's a whatchamacallit. What's her name? From TNG, Tasha Yar.
I guess, kind of.
Was Tasha Yar raised by Vulcans?
Yeah, alternate Tasha Yar. You don't remember that?
Alternate, yeah, she was Romulan.
She was Romulan.
I I see what you're angling toward. I got you.
Yeah. No, this is different. This is like her, like just like Worf was raised by these human family, but he was Klingon race. His culture was kind of human, and I don't know. So she's way more like Vulcan in her culture, but she's human. And so I don't know. It's cool. And then you have Michelle Yeoh, who's that cool Crouching Tiger girl, and Jason Isaacs is coming in there as well. So anyhow, I don't want to talk much more
I'll have
about
to watch that.
When Picard gets deborged, do they
Yes.
trust him as well? Yes.
Yes.
There's some questions
single
there.
episode?
That's right. There is questions.
There are questions there, especially from the Starfleet Admiralty.
Ha! So there you go.
Yeah, and I don't like those episodes.
Okay, but listen, Jason, like I said, it's about first contact level of darker. So, and I think that's probably some of the better stuff. So, there that
Okay.
is.
Well, we'll see when they get a whole season out and I can find a way to watch it legally without having to pay a ton of money.
There you go.
Ro, what's on your jam list?
I honestly don't remember what we talked about last time. I hope I don't overlap. Did I talk about the Defiant ones?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
We weren't really
So-
listening.
I hate you. Okay, so HBO has this documentary series called The Defiant Ones. It's 4 1-hour episodes of. It's a documentary about Dr.
When
Dre.
Worf and Cisco would go on the Defiant. Sure.
I really hate you.
Go on. I want to hear this.
No, Jason didn't want me to go on, so I'm going anyway.
No, it's just I'm saying the Defiant ones were some good episodes. I mean, they were out there. They were fighting the shapeshifter. Who's
Through
it?
the wormhole in the Defiant.
Dude, I have dinner waiting for me right now. I can just fucking hang up and go eat my fucking dinner.
Is it just a line of brownie bricks?
Okay, Ro, I am really interested in this show because I seriously am considering watching it. So please do relegate us.
Jason ruined it.
Aw,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna go.
All right, fine. Skip you. I'll talk about my jam list. So I've been playing this crappy little game on the phone that's actually pretty good. It's a crappy little game because it's one of the pay-to-win games. Of course, as all Android games are, that's just how they're made. But it actually requires some skill. Who amongst us remembers Raptor Call of the Shadows?
Oh, yeah. That was a shareware title right there.
It was a shareware title, and it was some pretty cool bullet hell stuff that wasn't too bullet helly, and it had some great ship designs and alien designs and all that kind of stuff. Well, I found a little game called Hawk Freedom Squadron, and of course I was like, ooh, my name is Hawk.
Got my name on this.
I apparently own this game. Show me the profits. But no, you as you do with these games, you get a spaceship and then you level it up. You add different stuff to it. You clone and create different equipment to upgrade your ship along the way. And then you fly through lots of different fun, interesting, sometimes puzzly, sometimes shootery kind of levels. And you can bring in friends to help you go through. There's, shields and gun upgrades and all kinds of fun stuff that you would find in these kind of shmups. So I recommend it. It doesn't take a whole lot of time investment. You can walk away from it for a couple weeks and come back, it appears. The only really bad problem is, like I said, it is a little bit pay-to-winny. But you're not competing against other people, really, so it doesn't matter. You're really testing your skill.
In the sense that now you've run out of lives, you either pay up to keep playing or wait like an hour. Or is it pay to win as in you can only get these like super awesome weapons with $50 or 1 bajillion of these fake coins that you need to grind for 60 days to get?
A little column A, a little column B there, Omar. But the barrier to entry isn't really that low. So if you don't want to spend money, you don't have to like sit there for hours and hours and hours. So if you want to play for an hour and a half, you can. You just can't go on really hard levels because hard levels consume more fuel. I mean, it's a pretty standard model when it comes to that. But it's a little bit less grueling, a little bit less punishing than some of the more greedy games that are set up to drain your wallet a lot faster. I never spend money on these, by the way. If I play for a half an hour and then put it aside, I'm fine without having to throw down an extra $5 for anything.
Okay.
Ro, you want to come back to the Defiant ones?
No.
Oh, look who's being a defiant one. All right, well, let's close it up then. Let's do a little bit of the standard fare. Facebook.com/ATW9K is where you can come and talk to us. We haven't been very active on there lately. We've got to get back into the swing of things. And then ATW9K on Twitter is how you can get a hold of us. Like I said, use that email address I gave at the top of the show. I want to see some more people submitting, like Brian Myers, not Mike Myers. Maybe we can get a Frederick Krueger to submit something, or someone along those lines. But yeah, I want to see lots more people send me questions, because it's fun when they're not just the same thing that I think over and over and over again. Give me some
Halloween's coming
outside
up.
questions.
Halloween is coming up. We could have some Halloween-themed questions.
Yeah, but you'd have to work really fast to get them in, because by the time this episode goes out, it's going to be pretty darn close to Halloween. And I'm sure that we're going to find a way to wedge a Halloween movie night in there at some point.
All right, get your St.
Hopefully
Patrick's
a
Day
real
questions,
Halloween
guys.
movie, like a horror movie, not a stupid,
Ernest?
stupid, saves, stupid Halloween, stupid shit.
We're going to watch Ernest Scared Stupid.
No.
Ro already told me on another podcast that she would watch anything that I wanted.
Wow.
I said
Well,
no such
Ro can
thing.
watch it. I don't
I said
mind.
no such thing.
She did. I've got it on tape.
Go ahead and try. I didn't say that shit.
All
Can we
right.
watch the holiday special again?
The
You guys
Star
don't
Wars
have to
Halloween
laugh.
special.
Yeah.
All right, let's close this one up. We'll see everybody next time on Atomic Trivia War 9000.
Booyah.
Later.
Say goodbye, Atomic Trivia War. Time to go, Atomic Trivia War. Time to get go, Atomic Trivia War. Night, folks, Atomic Trivia War. And we're out from Atomic Trivia War. Hope you liked Atomic Trivia War. Gotta go, Atomic Trivia War. Au revoir, Atomic Trivia War. Rose got another convention to go to. Omar's gonna sneak into Mexico too. Kevin's gonna go and try to get lucky. Jason's gonna go and do something sucky. Well, gotta go, Atomic Trivia War. Time to leave, Atomic Trivia War. Au revoir, Atomic Trivia War. Whatever Spanish is for goodbye, Atomic Trivia War.
Thank you for listening to the Simply Syndicated Federation. For more great shows like these, visit us at simplysyndicated.com.